Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning. Hello. How are you all doing today? Tell me how you're all doing. Let me see. Yeah, so tell me how you all doing today. Tell me. How are you all doing today? Uh, Today we're going to be having an interesting session, very interesting session, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things. A lot of things. Today we're going to be talking about social media marketing for business. Yesterday we were looking how to do a a digital marketing plan. Yeah, so today we're going to be seeing how to use social media for marketing for your business. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So let me just greet a few people. Uh, by the way, we are very sorry that we started a little late, like 3 minutes late. We are really, really sorry. You know, we had I think some people had some internet challenges and it wasn't really easy. Yeah, but we are here and it's time for us to move. Yeah, so let me just greet a few people. Halima Razaya, good morning. Adeline, good morning. Oti Ibe, good morning. Sharon Madonna, good morning. She says, excited for today's class. Yesterday was fire. Today is going to be thunder. Sharon Madonna, how are you doing? Evelyn Igewo, how are you doing? Halima Razai, I've spoken to her already. Let me see. Nima Isa, how are you doing? Julie Chokes, please, if I don't pronounce your name well, just find a place in your heart to forgive me, okay? Yeah. Zima Pligo Company, yeah, how are you doing? Judy Juya, Faishat Atinuke, Taiwo Abiodun, Ayedole Olushola. The names today are Lucy Wamuyu, Anita Chat Kevin. Hope you are all doing well. I can see a lot of comments. A lot of comments. Wakuka Kimani is saying waiting for thunder. Today is going to be thunder, of course, and we're going to be having a very interesting session today. Very, very interesting. So, we're going to be looking at social media marketing for business. Yes, we're going to be paying to be focusing on all those people that want to succeed on social media. I want to make money online. How do I make money? That's our class today. How do you become successful on social media? Because it's actually a challenge. It's a challenge that many people have. Hello, Linda from Kenya. Hello, everybody. Yes, so my name is Simplici Kadi, and of course, I will be facilitating you. I'll be your facilitator for today's training, and I'm not alone. I'm joining from Cameroon, Yaoundé, Cameroon. I'm not alone. I'm with Udeme, who is in Nigeria. I'm with Judith. Uh, you know, Yeah, so they will be answering all your questions today. They will be giving you thunder in the comment section, just like I'm seeing some people talking about thunder. Yeah, so thank you very much. Hope you are all doing well today. Without wasting a lot of time, we are going to start because we have a lot to cover today. Of course, if you have questions, you can always ask. So let's go ahead. Yeah. Yesterday was a blast. Thank you, Favor Cloth Line. Today's topic is interesting. Thank you. Please, 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 let me go and start because your comments are going to distract me if I don't start. You are saying a lot of nice, nice things in the comment. Let me start before your comments start distracting me. I don't like sweet words. When you give me a lot of sweet words like this, you will distract me. So let me rush and start. Yes, so we're going to be looking at our agenda for today. We'll have three things basically: introduction to social media marketing, importance of social media marketing, and then the core pillars of social media marketing. Now, introduction is for those that don't know anything about social media. We're going to be introducing. We're going to be showing you the importance of social media and then the core pillars of social media marketing. Now, after this class, those of you that have been struggling with social media, your struggle has finally come to an end. Yeah, so of course, I would like to know in the comment section, you have to tell me, how do you currently market your business? Well, this is probably not the first time we're asking these questions, but of course, you have to let me know. So, what I would like that you do is that you tell us in the comment section what business you do and then how you currently market it. So just tell us in the comment section. Now, it's important that I know what business you're doing so that I can use it as case study. Sometimes I can, rather than always taking examples that are very far, it's better to take examples on businesses that we are already doing, so that we can uh, 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 so that it can help us directly. So let me know in the comment section what business you're doing and then how you are currently marketing your business. Great. Great, 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 great. Somebody says Facebook ads. That is awesome. Okay, you're using ads for your business. So just let me know what business you're doing. Oh, somebody is saying I've had challenges with attendance. Don't worry, all that at the end of the meeting, we're going to throw in an attendance which you're going to use. Okay, Mindshift Academy says I am a personal shopper and I run an online store. Great. I market agriculture. Let me see. Yes. That's Samuel Elvis. I market my aquaculture products and services through Facebook paid adverts. Great. I am in natural spices and natural drinks, and I use WhatsApp and Instagram. That's Ganiya Ajibola. Great. I market through WhatsApp and I meet people in the market. I sell Gary. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Dehydrated vegetables. Okay, a lot of businesses. Make sure you keep the business coming because I want to be taking practical examples from the businesses you're going to be giving in the comment section. Great. I love WhatsApp, but I also created a peer-to-peer channel to pass my updates to my customers. Great, 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 great. I'm noticing that some people are only using WhatsApp. Well, WhatsApp is good, just that the problem with WhatsApp, like one of my colleagues said one time that, the point with WhatsApp is that you can only, for people to see your status, for example, they have to have your contact and save your contact. But on Facebook and other social media platforms, you don't need to have people's contacts, so before you get to them. Yeah, great. So we're going to be moving ahead. Thank you very much for the energy in the comment section. We're going to be having an amazing time. So, introduction to social media. What is social media? Great. Social media is a form of internet marketing that involves creating um, and sharing content on social media networks in order to achieve your marketing goals. You can do it through posts, text, updates, videos, and all of that. Now, you see, as I always say, there are people that do a lot of amazing things. I've met so many people and they do amazing things. They have great ideas, but they don't share them on social media. And then even when they share them, they don't know how to share them. So that's the whole point of this class. make sure you share your stories on your social media, because like a lot of we've been having these questions that keep coming over and over. How do you solve the problem of scam online? Because people are saying, oh, there are a lot of scammers now. Of course that we may never be able to solve the problem of scamming 100%, you see, but if you make your business authentic, by always sharing stories, sharing your parkour, sharing your daily challenges, sharing your day-to-day activities, it builds credibility. You see, it builds credibility. For example, if somebody knows that this person is in Nigeria, specifically in Lagos, these are the activities that he does, these are the clients that have been testifying about the different activities, the person will be happy, and the person would trust you more. So trust usually comes over time, and it's very important that you share your story, share your journey on social media. Don't just go on social media and say my product is the best product. If you don't buy from me, you will die. I am the best maker of, I don't know, oil in the whole world. Anybody that doesn't buy from me will die today. That's what many people do. You go on their social media page, it's all about them. Share your story, share your challenges, share your parkour. Let people enjoy your journey. Very, very important. People should enjoy your journey. That's how they trust you. If they don't enjoy your journey, if they don't see you on a daily basis, they don't trust you. And you start having challenges with scamming and all of that. So it's very important to share your parkour. Great. Yes, so let's go ahead. We have so much to cover. What to consider when starting out your social media marketing? You know, what are the things you should consider when starting out your social media marketing? The first thing is, what are you hoping to achieve through your social media? People are on social media and they don't know if they are making progress because they don't define what they want to achieve. For those of you who are on social media, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to make more sales? Do you want to reach a more audience? Do you want to get more contacts? Do you want to have more followers? You have to define your goal, define what you want to achieve. Because if you don't define it, after 3 months, you will not know whether you achieve them or not. That's very important. You will not know whether you achieve. Okay, somebody is saying behind the screen, Mindshift Academy. Yes, that's true. So define what you want to achieve. Now, if you want to achieve more followers, there is a specific strategy tailored towards getting followers. There is a specific strategy tailored towards getting more contacts. There is a specific strategy tailored towards getting whatever thing you want to get. So it's very, very, very important that you define what you want. For example, if you want to get more contacts, for example, you can use a Google form and run an ad to get more contacts. If you want to get more followers, you can run adverts with the intention of getting more followers. You can, if you want to have more customers, there is a way to target customers. So until you define what you want, you will not be able to tell whether you are making more progress. Very important. Very, very, very important. So the next thing, you have to define who is your target audience. I elaborated on that a lot yesterday. Target audience comes in two directions. The first scenario is when you already have customers. If you have many customers, from there you can already know your target audience. You just have to go through your customers and then identify what is common between your customers. What is common between your customers, and then you may find a link. Maybe they are more of women, maybe they are more between this age and this age, maybe they prefer this product. From there you can know who is your target audience. You can evaluate your customer database to know who your target audience is. Now, another situation is when you don't have any customers, and just like I was explaining yesterday, your first customers, when you don't have customers, are found with your competitors. So if you don't have customers, don't worry. Just go and meet your competitors. You find customers there. And then do something to pull customers from your competitors back to you, you know. So that's very important. Thirdly, what social media platform to use? Now, you have to be present on all social media platforms, but you don't necessarily have to be active on all social media platforms. You don't necessarily have to. So depending on your product or your services, you have to know what social media platform you should be present on. Facebook, for example, is made up of a lot of young people. Now, by the way, if you have questions, just keep them. I'll go through the questions and answer all the questions, so don't worry. What social media platform do you have to use? Depending on your business, you should know. Instagram, for example, is a visual platform. It's a good platform for designs, for nice pictures. If you're Instagram, make sure you take very classy pictures. Pay somebody to take good pictures if you cannot take the good pictures yourself. You know, what message do you want to send to your audience with social media marketing? What message? You have to define. What do you want people to know you for? Very important. What do you want people to know you for? You know, I can take many examples. There are cities today, for example, like Paris. Paris is the city of love. You know, they are known for love. You know, Apple is known for luxury. You know, you have to be known for something. You have to sit down and define what you want to be known for. That's very, very important. So I'm going to be going through the comment section to look at what people are saying and say something about what they are saying. So don't worry. How social media marketing helps you meet your marketing goals? It helps you increase your traffic. Of course, you can put a link to your social media, to your website on your social media. For example, you can write an interesting text and then down you say to know more, just follow the link below. It helps you to build conversations. You know, you can talk with people on social media and get feedback. It helps you to raise your brand awareness. You can reach many people. It helps you to create a brand identity. People can know you for something. And it helps you to improve on your communication and your interaction. So one of the nice things about social media is that people will talk. People will come and say things in the comment section. That's why if you're doing service, that if your service is not quality, if your customer service is not quality, you will not survive on social media. Yes, because once you deliver a product to somebody, the product and the person is angry, the person can just come and write on the comment section, this person is a fake man. You know, this guy does nonsense, and immediately people start running away from you. So if you're on social media, make sure that your client journey is comfortable. Make sure that your client service is quality, such that people can recommend you. And as I said yesterday, never allow a satisfied customer go without giving you a review. If a customer is satisfied, hold his hand, tell him, come and give me a review. Because that is how, you know, a review means that he should come on your page and say, hey, I was happy working with this person. I was really satisfied. You know, when the person gives such a message, people will trust you more. Social media marketing tips to consider before starting out. The first thing to consider is your social media marketing content plan. I cannot overemphasize on this. Have a content plan. People wake up on Monday before they decide what they will post, or they wake up on Tuesday and say, hey, what will I post today? No, 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 no. That's not how you work on social media. It's advisable that you make sure that you plan your content at least 2 weeks before time. Is very important. Don't say, I wake up today, I will post this one, I'll post that. No, 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 no. Plan your content and post every day. You know, I always tell people that, you see, the same way you watch news, there should be news in your different countries, right? You know that news is at 12 p.m. or news is at 2 p.m. You know, you should post in every day and at specific hours. That is very important. So it's not enough to say I'll post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No. You have to say I'll post on Monday at 2 p.m. so that people can be used to knowing exactly when to consume your content. That's very, very important. People should know that, okay, at 2 p.m. I can consume content at this part in this particular place. So define the frequency and define the time and make sure you respect it. The way to respect it is to plan your content far ahead of time. Plan your content far ahead of time. If not, you wake up one morning, you will not know what to post. You will not know what to post. Very important. The next thing is that you have to create great social media content. I have explained this. Great social media content means you are looking for content that solves problems. Okay, that case, I have to take an example. Let me go to see what just any business that is in the comment section. Okay, somebody says, what's that? Let me see. Okay, let me take Grace Wanjiku. Grace Wanjiku says, good afternoon. I am a counseling psychologist. I use social media platforms to advertise my work, like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay, let me take the case of Grace Wanjuki, who is a psychologist, a counseling psychologist. How do you create great content, Grace Wajiku? Grace Wajiku, you have to find out the challenges that people face when it comes to psychology in your area. What are the kinds of counsels that you give? What are the problems that your counseling will solve? Which type of counseling do you give? Now, I'm not a specialist in the domain. Do you counsel marriages? I don't know. Do you counsel people that go through trauma? I don't know. You know, if you counsel marriages or trauma, for example, you have to create content that solves problems in that particular direction. Meaning that you have to tell people, okay, if you're suffering from trauma, this is what to do. If your marriage is having challenges, this is what to do. You have to be able to create free content that will make people to trust you, because people have to trust you first before buying your products. So identify, write down all the challenges that people face in your area, and it goes same for all other businesses. Whether you're doing clothing, whether you're doing whatever you're doing, it goes same for all the other areas. Write down all the challenges that people face and then make content that solve those challenges. That is how people will trust you, because people will only trust you when you start solving problems. Nobody will trust you if you're not solving any problem. That's very, very important. That's very, very important. Somebody says, my satisfied customers don't write comments even when we plead with them. I sent Google review questionnaire, but they didn't respond. However, they called to tell us how great the product is. Yes, that is Majisola Abbas. One of the things you can do, Majisola, is you can decide to talk with them kindly. You know, you can say, hey, see, you were satisfied by this. I would love that because you are satisfied, many other people should come. So just be honest with them and tell them, see, I really depend on this, your review, to get more customers. I would really plead that you give us a review. Well, I feel like if you really get closer to them and actually tell them why you need the review vulnerably, you know, they are going to attend to you. So you need to have a consistent brand image. A consistent brand image means that you should be consistent. For example, if you're using particular colors, Grace says, wow, thanks for the thing. I'm headed in the right direction. Yes, thank you very much, Grace Wanjiku. Now, if you're using a particular color, stick to that color. There are people that their designs today is red, tomorrow they use blue, after tomorrow they use white. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Use one color and stick to that color. You can decide that, okay, my brand will have 3 colors, yellow, green, and white, depending on your field. Make sure you respect those colors. You see, the same way when you think about yellow, you think of MTN. You have to respect your colors. Consistency is key. Agnes Akimbode, thank you. Consistency is key. Be consistent on Facebook, on Instagram, on all your social media platform. Very, very, very important. Sharing curated links. Yes, you can add links to your social media platforms. Maybe links to get some more information, maybe links to your website, and all of that. Also, you can go to people's websites, people that have a lot of traffic, in their website, and you ask that they should put, they should insert one of your links in their website, such that you can pull people from there. Tracking competitors. Look at what your competitors are doing. That is very important. Look for what your competitors are doing. If you're starting a business, honestly, especially online, you don't need to struggle, because you are not the first to start that business. Most times you are not the first to start it. Most times. Just go and look for what others who are doing what you are doing are already doing. See what they are doing and then copy them, and even do more. Measure your success using your analytics. Yes, we're going to have a specific class on analytics. We're going to be showing how you can run you can measure your success using analytics. Yes. So different social media platforms for marketing. There is Facebook. The advantage of Facebook is that it's low cost. It's free. Of course, it's free. You can post many content. You can post twice, 3 times a day, depending on how you want to do it, but post consistently and at a specific time. And also on Facebook, you can write a lot. You can do a lot of write-ups on Facebook, contrary to many other platforms. You can talk to existing customers. You have Instagram. Instagram is a very visual platform. The way to succeed on Instagram is nice pictures, nice designs, nice videos. If you cannot, please avoid taking pictures with phones. That, especially if you don't have very good phones. Pictures that when people see, they want to run away from your product. Please avoid it. Pay somebody to take you good pictures that when you post online, somebody can look at it and feel attracted. On Instagram, you can also use hashtags. You get trending hashtags and then you use it for your products. So Instagram is a very visual platform, and Instagram, majority of people on Instagram are ladies too. There are guys too, but well, according to statistics, majority of people on Instagram are ladies. So things related to fashion will go a lot more on Instagram. Things related to even psychology, like Grace was doing, it will work a lot. LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is a professional platform, a platform where people build their network. On LinkedIn, you have a lot of job opportunities. There are many people that have job opportunities on LinkedIn. Now, if you want to market your business on LinkedIn, you have to market it with some corporate language. For example, if you're doing cosmetics, or psychology, like Grace, for example, on LinkedIn, what you have to showcase is how psychology affects a country. How that in the absence of you have to relate psychology to development. You have to relate psychology to the economy. You have to show how the absence of psychology reduces the chances of economic growth and development. On LinkedIn, you have to think corporate. LinkedIn has a different language. LinkedIn are for top leaders. LinkedIn are for trainers. LinkedIn are for corporate guys. So even if you're doing cosmetics, the language on LinkedIn is not, I'm doing the best cosmetics, this is my brand. No. You can do that on Instagram. You can do that on Facebook. But on LinkedIn, think about how cosmetics plays a role in the development of an industry. Think about the amount of money a country spends, on cosmetics. Think about import, export in cosmetics and how the challenges faced in that industry as a whole. That's the language for LinkedIn. Twitter is very amazing platform and very political platform, by the way. So here you interact with influencers, you interact with customers. You know, language on Twitter is a little bit political. You know, yes. So that's it. So I've come to the first place for questions. Questions. Okay, Faishat Atinuku is saying, I'm enjoying the lecture. Thank you so much, Faishat Atinuke. Somebody is saying, I paid product photographers to take quality photos. Yes, that's how you should do it. Pay people to take good pictures of your products so that you can sell them. LinkedIn has a different language. This is very true. Yes, Wakuna Kimani. Yes, LinkedIn has a different language. Yeah. So I'm here for questions. Come on. Tell me. If you have questions, drop in the comments. I am here for questions. Is it okay? Faith Asiobe. That's the person that we have not been seeing her question. Today I've seen your question. Is it possible to monetize? If yes, how? Any guide? Is it possible on other platforms? So of course, you can monetize your Facebook business page. In fact, Facebook business page, Facebook is to make money. Digital marketing is true that they will say that, yeah, you want to build your personal brand, you know, you want to make content, but the end of it is money. You know, most times the end of it is money. Imagine you post content and you don't make money. You know, the end of it is money. You can monetize it, and there are ways you can use to monetize. First of all, faith. This is for faith. Make consistent content. Make sure you keep posting consistently. That will make people to build trust. Post your journey, post your testimonials, post what people are saying about you. You know, ask people to give you reviews, and then you can sponsor. You can decide to make a good ad copy and then put a picture of your product and sponsor. Decide that it will reach 1,000 people, 2,000, 15,000, 20,000. Now that one you have to pay. You know, you have to pay. Once you pay that, you will reach 50,000 people. I mean, if 50,000 people see your products, they will buy. You know, especially if it's interesting, they will buy. So you can monetize. But always, the best way is always to write good content that solve challenges. Because the more you write content, the more people follow you, and the less money you spend on adverts. Very, 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 very important. I'm learning a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let me see. Does meeting one's competitor not going to bring problems or enmity? That's Fashad Atinuke. It says, does meeting one's competitor not going to bring problems or enmity? I mean, how will it bring problems? It cannot bring problems now. Like, the market is competition. You know, the idea is not to meet a competitor, actually. The idea is to see what they are doing and then try to copy them and do better. You know, the idea is not and you know, the idea is not to, and of course, when you're communicating, you should not, how do I say it? When you're communicating, you should not speak evil about your competitor, because that's unethical. You know, it's not like I'm saying downplay your competitor. No. What I'm saying is that look at what they are doing. If there is something you can catch from it, catch from it. If there is, and following them is important so that you can even know how to stand out. That's very, very important. Very, very, very important. What is organic content? Well, organic content is just free content. Any content that you post online for free is organic, because it starts being paid when you start paying to promote it to reach a higher number of people. So I hope that question was answered. Wow, this training is mind-blowing. Thank you a lot for this great opportunity. Thank you. So we're going to, on your channel, how do you put that written marketing tips on your channel beside your life? I don't know if I understand your question very well, Lucy Atieno. I don't know if I understand it very well. How can I create a business Facebook page? It's very simple. It's very simple. You just if you already have a Facebook profile, you're going to see that option to create a page. Just go on your Facebook and you'll see the option. Or just go on Google, type create Facebook page. You just follow it. Is very, very simple. Okay, okay. Somebody saying reviews are always difficult to get from customers. They always ignore that aspect, even when they praise your products. Let me see. Even when they praise your products, even when they praise your product by mouth, when asked to put it down on written statement, they go to sleep. Hey. Kolesna Ventures. Kolesna Ventures. To get reviews, you don't ask your customers to give reviews because they will be tired of writing. What you do is that listen to them, write it for them, and then ask them to paste it for you. I don't know if you understand. That's what many people do. Because a customer can enjoy the product, but he doesn't know how to write what he feels or how he thinks, you know. So you're the one to listen. And if he doesn't know how to write, you can write it yourself and send him and tell the person, okay, I wrote what you told me. Just go and paste it. I hope that's served Kolesna Ventures. Write it for them if they can write. Just write, because sometimes the challenge is writing. Write, send it to them, and they'll paste it. Yeah. Great. Okay, let's continue. Woo, time. We don't have a lot of time. We have like 20 minutes more. I have to go. Okay, importance of social media marketing. Why is social media marketing important? Now, social media marketing is important. 59% of the world's population, is online. 59% of the world's population. That means that we have close to 6 billion people online. So these are 6 billion potential customers, potential investors, potential partners. Man, if you're not online, you're missing on a lot. You're missing on a lot. You don't want to miss on being online. You don't want to. 10 reasons why social media marketing is important for your business. You can tell your story. I've explained that. Share your journey. If you don't share your journey, you will not build trust. You can promote your product and your services. I think we'll have a session on ads. I think so. A whole session on Facebook ads. I think so. Where we'll break down that to you. Stay top of the mind. Top of the mind with people who matter most. Yes, on social media, make sure you follow trends. Make sure you follow trends. See, those that are in the same field with you, especially influencers, follow them. See what they are doing. See the recent innovation. Like, I mean, you cannot tell me that you're selling cosmetics, for example. Oh, I don't know why I'm taking so many examples on cosmetics. Man, I need another business. Let me go on in the comment section to find a business. I shouldn't just be taking cosmetics. Oh, my. Where are those people that wrote businesses down? I'm looking for them. Business. You may want to type back your business, what business you do. Let me see. I want to take a business because cosmetics has been coming out in my mouth a lot. I don't want to talk about cosmetics again. Where are those businesses now? Where are they? Where are they now? Okay, just help me type your businesses. Okay, somebody says I'm into agriculture and livestock. Okay, I've got one. That's Egochukwu Angel, man. I'm from Cameroon, Yaoundé. So I'm not used to some names. So if I try to pronounce some names, I might cut my tongue. Yeah, so let me take Angel since it's the easiest name. So Angel, who is into agriculture, you cannot be into agriculture and you don't know the most recent developments in agriculture. You don't know the most recent innovations in agriculture. You cannot tell me that. You cannot be in agriculture and you don't know the best-selling book in agriculture. You don't know the best-selling author in agriculture. You don't know the influencers in agriculture. Like, what are you doing in agriculture? I always say that if you're in one domain, let nobody be better than you in that field. Don't allow anybody to be better than you. Make sure you make research. If you are into agriculture and you are in Nigeria, for example, find out how much does the government spend in agriculture. Because you have to think at an economic level, especially if you want to create content on LinkedIn. You know, how much does the government spend on agriculture? What are the challenges that the economy is facing in agriculture? Like, think, think, think. Know the challenges. Know the most recent innovations. Those of you who do like today, there are people who don't even need the ground, the soil to do agriculture. There are people who do agriculture in their houses. They found technologies to produce tomato artificially, to produce onions artificially. You should not hear that from me. You have to be aware of all these things. Any field in which you are, be aware of the most recent innovations, the most recent discoveries. Like I just noticed recently that people started printing houses. They have started print like an upstory building that they could build that could take 6 months to be built. There are machines that they can now print it in 1 week. Like, so many changes. Now they can print human bodies. They can print lungs. That's amazing. And if you are in a particular field, you have to be aware of all the trends in that field. That's very important. That's very important. Be aware of all the trends. Those of you doing fashion, be aware of the best designs. Follow the best people that talk about fashion so that you can be updated. If you enter a room, let nobody talk about your business when you are around. I hate, I, so people should not talk about your business anyhow when you are in the around the corner. You should be, if you enter a room, saturate the room. Saturate the room. Saturate the room. You are the one who knows. That's just a way of talking. I'm trying to say, if you're in a field, make sure you are the best in that field. Great. So, learn more about your competitor, as I've explained. You can grow your business with small budget. I've explained. You can build a customized audience, of course. Learn the buying pattern of your ideal customers. This is important. Important. The buying pattern of your ideal customers. When do they buy most? When do they buy most? Somebody says he's into construction management. Yes. If you're into construction management, be aware of trends. What are the recent discoveries of construction? That's very important. Learn the buying patterns of your ideal customers. Very, very important. When are the times when your ideal customers buy most? Do they buy most in January? Do they buy most in February? When do they buy? Who are they? What are the kinds of people that buy? Once you know the kind of people that buy, you can put in more effort to that. Halima Razaya says the link for Facebook business account. Okay, Udeme is going to drop the link for, please, Udeme, if you're hearing me, you can drop the link for the Facebook business account just so that they can see. Build a relationship. Man, we don't have a lot of time, so we have to move a little faster. Build a relationship with your target audience. Very important. I always say you cannot retain a customer which you don't discuss with. You cannot retain a customer you don't discuss with. The way to retain a customer is to discuss with the person. Find out their challenges. Find out their worries. Find out whether they were satisfied. Sometimes you just sell a product and you allow your customers go. How can you sell a product and you allow your customers go? That's terrible. After selling a product, call the customer 1 month after. Ask the person, how was the product? Did you enjoy it? Call the person 2 months again after. Tell the person, oh, I noticed you've not been buying. Is there any challenge? Is there a way I can help you? By the way, somebody said he took his customer out for lunch. I don't know if the person is here. Interesting comment, Make sure you take your customer uh, out for lunch. Okay, okay. Let me reply something here. Great. Yeah. So make sure you can take your customers out for lunch. It's very, very important. You know. Organic social media versus paid social media. I think I even explained this. Organic social media is free content, free this, free that, free this. That's organic. But then if you want to reach out to more people, when you're working on organic social media, your content only reaches the people that follow you. Meaning that if you have 1,000 followers, your content may reach only 1,000 people. But then when you pay, you can decide that your content should reach even those that are not following you. So you can make a good post of your product and you decide that it should reach 50,000 people, 60,000 people, depending on your budget. So I think you have a whole session on that where it is going to be explained detailedly. Very, very important. Examples of social media campaigns. You have prospective social media campaign. The prospective campaign is the campaign that you do for the first people. Meaning when you're doing a campaign for the first time to those that don't know you, it's a prospecting campaign. For example, let's say you're doing solar, like Victoria Odabu, who is doing solar. For example, I guess it's solar lighting, solar energy or so. Replacing electrical stuff. I guess that's the point. You're selling to those that don't know you, prospecting. And when you sell to those that don't know you, people don't care about you. I always say that to people. Nobody cares, really. People go on social media not to buy products. They go on social media to have fun. So they are not coming to find out that your product is nice or what are you doing. They don't care. They don't care. What they want is what value are you adding to them. So if you're making a prospective campaign, a campaign to first people who don't know you, lay emphasis on value. Put emphasis on value. This is the challenge you have, and this is how I can solve it. That's very, very important. That's very, very important. Lay emphasis on value. Retargeting campaign. Now, when you make a prospective campaign, you put emphasis on value, what will happen is that people will start getting interested because they will start interacting. Now they will be enjoying you. They will say, okay, oh, this guy has noticed a problem and he's solving it, and they will want to get to you. Now when they get to you, now what you can do is you do a retargeting campaign. A retargeting campaign means that you're getting to those that you got to the first time. Okay, let me explain. Prospective campaign, you're getting to people for the first time. They don't know you. So you press their pain point, you press their problems, you talk about their challenges, you talk about the things that they experience on a daily basis. And they're like, oh, yeah, this guy is making sense. When they now make sense, you make a retargeting campaign, meaning that this time you're not getting to those that don't know you anymore. You're getting to those that already trust you a little bit because they have seen that you have spoken about their challenges. When you now get to them, you're doing a retargeting campaign. Here you can give more details about the challenges that they are solving and give them guides on how they can go about their different challenges. Now, when you are done with that, you can now do what they call a conversion campaign, where you now bring in your product and tell you that, hey, this problem I was talking about, these challenges I've been talking about, this is the solution. And the solution costs this amount. I don't know if you understand. So you don't just wake up one morning and you start selling. No, that's why people don't sell, because they wake up in the morning and they start selling. It's wrong. It's wrong. You have to start solving problems. Let people trust you before you can start making sales. Yeah, that's the best I can say about that for now. So creating your social media marketing strategy. You have to determine what kind of content will work. Now, usually you determine what kind of content works after you've been on social media for some time, most times. Because most times you have to create many content for like 2 months, 3 months, and then you're going to notice that, oh, okay, when I make this kind of content, people like more. Oh, when I make this kind of content, people like more. When you notice those particular things now, you can now decide to add your products to those particular kinds of content that people like. So you have to determine the content that people like, establish a tone, a style, and even the repetition of your content. I've spoken about that. You have to figure out what topics will resonate with your audience. Great, I've spoken about that. Understand how they consume your content. I've explained that. I've said that you have to know which content interests your people most. Very important. If you notice that when you talk about, for example, oh, I'm coming back to cosmetics again. If you notice that when you talk about people losing weight, for example, it people like it more. You have to continue talking about weight loss. If you notice that when you talk about people who have pimples, and there is more interaction, then you should talk some more about it and even attach your products to that. So I don't know if it's clear. Content should be relevant, it should be informative, it should be useful, it should be entertaining. Yes, I've spoken about many of these, but I've not spoken about entertainment, especially those of you who want to be on TikTok. If you want to be on TikTok, people go on TikTok for fun. So find a way to, add some fun to your content. Let it be interesting. Add some fun to it, especially if you want to be on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. So I've come to the next phase of questions. This is an eye-opener. Kalista Ezendidika, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So write down your questions in the comment section. Let me see if has the attendance list been shared. Yes, the attendance list has been shared. It has been shared. It has been shared. It has been shared. So kindly fill it. Comfort Al Olajide is saying, where in Nigeria are you? Well, I'm in Cameroon, in Yaoundé, Cameroon. By the way, Impact had trains from many countries. We have trainers from several countries. So, to get to us, you can always get to us through our email or through one of, through our email. You can always get to us. Let me see. Okay, great. Everybody is, how do I make paid posts? Okay, just to guide you, though we'll have a session on that, but just to guide you on how to make paid posts, just go to, when you make a Facebook post, you're going to notice there is something on the Facebook post called Boost the Post. Just click on that boost and follow the instructions. You're going to see from there, you target and all of that. We'll have a session on that. But then boosting is not usually very advised. Well, it's good, but then most times it's preferable to use the Facebook, how do you call that? Facebook Manager, to actually run ads, because it gives you more options than the boost option. Yes, so you can fill the attendance list while we finish. So we are actually done already. We have just 3 minutes left. 5 core pillars for your social media strategy, marketing. The first one, the first one is strategy. I've explained. Define your goals. What social media platform do you want to focus on? What type of content do you want to share? I've explained that. Planning and publishing. Plan your content ahead of time. I've explained that. Very important. And you can schedule your content. That's the beauty of it. On weekends, when you are free, you can create your content for all the month or all the week. And then you schedule on your Facebook. And every day you will be posting automatically. Listen and engage. When people come and write comments, and this is something I've noticed, people don't reply comments on their Facebook page. I don't understand. How can you have a page and they write you today and you answer after 10 days. That's wrong. That's wrong. Reply comments immediately, because the more you reply comments and the more you engage, the more you reach out to many people. So reply comments, and if people have challenges, assist, attend to them, take their numbers, call them. Very important. Use your analytics. We'll have a session, a whole session on analytics, so don't worry. Advertising, you can run your ads. I've explained that. You can use display ads. We'll have a session on that, on running ads and all of that, using data, where we're going to be going into detail in that. So what are the core pillars of social media marketing? I've already explained. So now that we have arrived to the pause for questions, just put down your questions in the comment section if you have any. I'm going to go to the comment section and answer all your questions. I'm very sorry, I'm rushing a little bit because we are supposed to work for 1 hour. So, of course, what are the next steps? Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I always say that you should follow us because you can see how we do our own digital marketing and decide to do yours. And I can see there are many questions, and we don't always have time to answer all your questions. We don't always have, or rather, to share everything that we know. But on our social media, we are constantly giving tips you can use to run your business. So if you follow us, you're going to see how we do our own digital marketing and do yours. So thank you very, very much for today's session. We have come to the end of our session. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Ask your questions. I'm going to be answering. Zia Fabric says, I have questions. Please go ahead. Ask your question. Ask your question. Okay, great. So ask your question. I sell food and you talk about profiling solutions before you start selling. How do I go about it? Now, to go about it, that's where champions gather. Where champions gather says, I sell food. How do I go about it? It's simple. To get customers for your food. Now, it depends. If you already have customers, look for your ideal customers. Your ideal customers means go in your customer list and look for the customers that are ideal. Ideal customers are customers that don't stress you, that pay you well, and that are frequent. Because there are customers that pay you but that stress you before paying. Don't go to those kinds of customers, I beg you. So go only to your best customers. Now try to profile them, study them, look at their age, for example. Ask them, talk with your customers to get more information. Ask them that, please, why do you usually buy food from me? Why? Do you have a particular reason? Do you have a particular challenge? Why don't you buy from other people? Why did you choose me? Talk with them so that they can tell you what makes you unique. Sometimes you can have something unique and you don't know. And customers are enjoying you, but because you don't talk with them, you don't even know. You're not aware. So it's very important that you should be aware. So talk with them. Once you talk with them, you will have more information about them. You have more information about them. So thank you very much. Sharon Madonna says, today was really thunder. Yes. So today, you said yesterday was fire. Today was thunder. Our next session will be lightning. I don't know if lightning is stronger than, than thunder. So our next session will be lightning, right? We will spark the atmosphere. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. Make sure you fill the attendance form. Thank you very, very much. Please bring your questions in the next session. We will be ready to answer. Thank you so much. Bring all your questions in the next session. We may start from there. Thank you very, very much. So, of course, please put your best emojis. Hey, everybody. Put your best emojis before we close the session. Put your best emojis. Come on. I like when they show me love. So, I like to be loved. So, put your best emojis. Say something. You can dance. You can shout. Use just enjoy. Put your best emojis before you end the session, please. That's very important. Somebody says, "Take me to Cameroon." Of course, you are welcome to Cameroon. You can come. That's BC. Who is that? Oh, I didn't even see that. Fasiat. So thank you very much for today's session. I like love. Oh, I like love. Thank you, Pina Collection. Thank you. When you show me love, I enjoy it. Hey, I love it. Joy Kabu, thank you so much. Thank you. So thank you very much for attending. Thank you very much. Keep the emojis coming before you close. Thank you. I'll see you next time.